Hi, in this clip I'm going to go through the learning rule cards that are in the tip of the tongue boxes. Now the learning rule cards are only in the middle box and the senior box, okay? And they're very, very important for successful group work. Do you ever find when you have groups, maybe it's even in science, okay, and you have a form of group work going on, do you ever find that it's the same people that do the same things, the same ones that are doing all the work and answering the questions and really all into the experiment or whatever you're doing, and the same person that's always sitting back there twiddling the thumbs, chewing the pencil, just not partaking in the group work. Well, with the learning rule cards, everybody gets a task to do, all right, and you tend to have closer, more successful group work. So I'm just going to go through the different cards, because before you use the cards in your group work, each card and the job, you may say, of each card has to be explicitly taught, okay? So you've got the likes of the recorder. Okay, so the recorder there basically keeps notes and takes records of what's going on in the group work. So I'm not reading the whole thing. There's the encourager, so it encourages everyone to keep on task, to keep on working. You also have the timekeeper, so that can be just if you need that one, if you need it, because there are 6 cards in each pack, okay, so it's only if you need it to maybe keep focus on the time. You've got the helper, which could be somebody shy that might begin by getting that job, maybe collecting all the materials that you might need for some experiment or some group work that you're doing. Then you've got the leader, okay, so they're the ones keep everything on task, and of course then you've got your reporter as well. Okay, and you can have your scribe, or sometimes it can be called the recorder. All right, so they're the different type of jobs that you can have in your group work, but again you have to teach the different jobs. So when you're doing your group work, I would have the most confident person as usual maybe being the reporter or being the recorder, and the quieter, shyer pupils could help at the start, maybe being the helper, sorry, or the timekeeper, or maybe the encourager, and so on. But you could say to him, now Johnny, like I know you were doing the helper this week and you were encouraged and you did a great job on that, but next week now you're going to be the recorder, okay? So just watch Susan, see how she does it this week, because that'll be your role next week. So that way he's going to take more interest in the group work, and it's going to pay more attention and see how Susan's getting on, and because he knows he's going to get that role next week. So it can be a good way to make sure that you don't have the over dominant pupils, but you also don't have the some pupils lagging behind or just not partaking in the group work. And again, while I'm on that, another good thing for, I don't know, did that cut you off? That was my power going on my camera. Another good thing is to create your group contract, okay, a group agreement before you start, maybe at the beginning of the year. And then there's lots of other group work ideas in the manual. You've got your inside, outside circles, which are lovely. Inside group, I'm going to go quickly now because the battery goes. Inside group of pupils, and then an outside group of pupils. And so the teacher might give, it could be even your scenarios or a problem or something to discuss. It could be even a debate topic, whatever you want. And the person B in the outside has to talk to the person that's opposite them in the inside circle. And you get a few minutes to do that. And when the teacher makes a signal or rings a bell, they all move maybe 2 spaces to the right. So you've got a new partner opposite you now in your circle, and you discuss again. So that's a lovely group work. There's another group work, the jigsaw technique, which is probably one of my favorites. So just say, again, you link this into other parts of the curriculum. So just say it was history and we're doing Vikings. I can say, okay, there's my 6 groups, and then inside each group, maybe I've got 4 people. So I'll say, okay, you're number 1, 2, 3, 4, you're number 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. But these 6 groups, they're your home groups, that's your main group. So before you start talking Vikings, I want all the number 1s in each group to go over here, all the number 2s in each group to go down here, all the number 3s over here. And I might say, number 1, you're going to be talking about the clothes the Vikings wore. Number 2, you're going to be talking about their mode of transport. Number 3, you're going to be talking about something else, and so on. So they can talk then in those groups before I tell them all to come back now to your home group. So then when you're at your home group, you will have a person in each group who's an expert in each topic, okay? So number 1 was the expert on the clothes, number 2 was the expert on the transportation, number 3 was the expert in such and such, and then they share all their ideas before going on then to do the report or whatever that they may be doing. So that's some ideas with the group work, okay? Just to show you now, how it can link into the new language curriculum. So under the element of communicating, and the learning outcome 2 and 3, social conventions and awareness of others. And as you move along those milestones, okay, it's all about taking part in small group discussions, okay, taking turn in conversations, working in pairs, working in groups, and reporting main points of discussion, working as part of a group, establishing each person's role and adapting to it. That's your learning role cards. Gathering feedback from others in their group, and so on. So it really does fulfil that learning outcome by using your learning role cards. Okay.